Okay, hello everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a good weekend so far, and welcome back to the BewareCast gaming channel. Now, this is a bit annoying, but I recorded this gameplay footage, but for some reason my microphone just completely crapped out on me, and it didn't sync up with Steam. So I lost all of my audio recording from this. So what I'm having to do instead is just watch the footage back and do some commentary over it. Uh, yeah, so sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the audio there, but yeah, this obviously isn't ideal having to do it this way, but you know what? I had an hour's worth of footage. I wasn't going to replay this all over again just to redo the commentary because it wouldn't be organic that way either. So I might as well just do it this way instead. You got to make the best of a bad situation, haven't you? You know, I was really angry for like 10 minutes. I was absolutely furious. Like, oh god, what's the point of anything? Oh, I hate this. Why do I put myself through this? But I went and sat down in the back garden for a little bit, listened to the bird song and the wind in the trees. It calmed me down, and then I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to have to use what I've got and re-record some commentary. So it's not going to be organic reactions to things like it was originally because I've obviously seen all of this before. Excuse me. So yeah, we'll see how we do. We'll see how this turns out. I mean, I figured out the problem anyway. I just literally it was just a case of restarting the computer, and you know I should have done a test. Okay, we got an enemy there. See his shadow. Just going to close the curtains a little bit so I can see the screen a bit better. Hopefully that noise doesn't bug you. There we go. I can actually see the screen now. But yeah, I normally do a test. I do a 10-second, testing, just to make sure it's all working. But this time, for whatever reason, I didn't. It's hubris, I think. The folly of man. You get complacent, you get overconfident, think, oh, it's worked every time so far, I won't bother doing a test. And look what happened the one time I didn't do a test. So, yeah. But, whatever. Like I said, you just gotta make do, haven't you? Right, I'm trying to get the drop on this guy. But he knows I'm there, I know he's there. It's a case of whoever's quickest on the trigger. And it turns out it's me. Yes. Yeah, it's cool being an enhanced, super soldier, if that's what I am. I'm still not that clear on what the story is, to be honest. I know obviously it's supernatural, and you're a SWAT team that deals in the paranormal, but yeah, you do see this Paxton Fettel guy turn up occasionally. He'll give you some cryptic, creepy sentences. Stuff like, they all deserve to die and stuff like that. So my guess is people have been... Ooh. See, popped up there. I think that was him, or it may have just been a ghost of someone who was killed around here. But, yeah, my guess is it's human beings meddling in things that they shouldn't have been meddling in. Yeah. Yep, human beings doing what they do, messing around with things they don't understand, like me trying to mess around with a computer and record some audio, and it didn't work out. Yeah, I've been trying to play this in a fairly stealthy way. I've been getting on quite well. Yeah, I tried to attract them with a flashlight there. I've been getting on, and it worked. Yeah, I've been getting on quite well with this game, to be honest. I've taken to it really well. Some games I'll play them and I'm just like, I cannot get on with it, but this one, Yeah, I was hoping to play a game with the controller next because after Judge Dredd I was getting a bit of carpal tunnel. So I was hoping to use a controller with this one, but you couldn't. So it's keyboard and mouse again. But next time, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can get something that'll let me use the controller. I've got an Xbox Series X controller, so. Yeah, I did comment on the damage here on the walls. I thought that was really impressive because it's actual chunks out of the walls, not just like, in old games it just looks like a sticker that has been put on the wall. It does disappear after a while, but I'll forgive it given it's a 21-year-old game. But yeah, I love how weighty and substantial. Yeah, that made me jump. It's probably good that we don't have the original audio because I squealed like a little girl there. Yeah, just looking around here. Yeah, they're very good at sneaking up on you, these guys. They're very well trained. Not quite as good as me, but they are good. Yeah, I think at this bit I do go round and round in circles a few times trying to work out where to go. I think it's this bit anyway. So just bear with me. First time playing the game, so plus I want to check all the areas, for ammo and health and stuff like that. Yeah, originally I bought this off Steam, but I couldn't get it to work on my system. It was really stuttery, juddery. I tried all kinds of things, messing about with the performance settings, the display, everything. But I just couldn't get it to work, so I had to get it refunded from Steam. And then I thought maybe I could try getting it off, goodoldgames.com or gog.com. I got it off there, and it runs beautifully. It runs like a dream on my system. Because with Steam, I think the games just go, they get put on there, and it's kind of down to the developers themselves to, do patches and fix bugs and things like that. And if they don't do it, then, you're just stuck with a janky game. But with Good Old Games, I'm not sure if it's they themselves that do it or if they have like volunteers, but they make sure all these old games can run on modern systems, Windows 10, Windows 11, and they do have like a disclaimer sort of thing that when you buy it that says this game is 2026 ready, and this one definitely is. Right, we've got a phone message here. I'll let you listen to that. There seems to be a lot of phone messages with people saying, what's all the noise? What's of all the noises? I heard lots of noise. So something bad has gone down here. I mean, we're in the middle of it. Yeah, GOG.com is it's invaluable in my opinion. It really is, it's necessary to have all these old games in one place where you can get them all for cheap, and they run really, really well, because you've got, you know, people who know what they're doing, fixing them up and getting them ready for modern PCs and stuff. Yeah, all these guys I'm fighting, by the way, they're all under the command of that Paxton Fettel guy. He's like, he's communicating with them kind of telepathically. It reminds me of, you know, the way ants operate. They've got the queen who, you know, they use pheromones to communicate, tell each other what to do. Yeah, jump down on this guy in slow-mo. Nice. I was really pleased when I did that. Yeah, it reminds me of ants. So you got him who's communicating with them, but it's like it's a SWAT team. You know, like a you know, telepathic, psychically controlled SWAT team. It's just such a cool concept. You know, really original. I really like it. I love contrasts like that. Like in this, you know, we're having just a gunfight between trained operatives, and you've got this really like satanic music playing. I love the physics in this game as well. You see the way that guy stumbled around when I was shooting him? You know, the way he just kind of, you know, it is somehow more impressive than a lot of games that you see today. You know, I mean, modern games, on a technical level, they're probably better, but I don't know, something about this, it's just the character of it. It's pretty fantastic, to be honest. I'm really liking this game. I'm still not that far into it though, so story-wise, I'm not really entirely sure of what's going on, but yeah, hopefully things will become clearer soon. I do like how this game is more generous with first aid and health than Judge Dredd was, because that one, I played that on easy mode and there was virtually no health anywhere. Yeah, and I died here for the first time. I die, I think, probably 3 times in total while playing this, doing this section of the playthrough. Yeah, I'm playing this on moderate difficulty because I was a bit, with Judge Dredd, I was like, I should have played it on normal mode. I played it on easy. I think when I replay that, I'm going to do it on normal. Not for the channel, just, you know, in my own time. This one I'm doing it on moderate difficulty, so it is a challenge. I've died a few times, but it's not impossible. It's doable, but you've got to have your wits about you, which is the best way to play a game, I think. If you're not, you know, hardened, like a hardened hardcore gamer, I'm not. I'm pretty casual, really. I play games a bit. That's why my playthroughs only tend to be about an hour long, generally, because an hour is about all I really want to play a game for. You know, I'm not somebody that will just sit there for like the entire day playing games. I'll play them for a bit, and then I'll want to do something else. I do like the slow-mo function. Something that, I mean, you know, I've mentioned the physics. Excuse me. I've mentioned the physics, and you know, the how I keep saying weighty. It's the only way I can think to describe it. But how weighty and like substantial the gunfights feel. Even the sounds of the bullets. You know, the it all feels quite real, not floaty and insubstantial the way new games often do. You know, where you just drift. It feels like you're just drifting along really quickly on roller skates. This has got, you know, it's got bulk to it, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that really comes across in the gameplay footage, but when you're playing it. And yeah, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there, but what I was going to say is the voice performances from the NPCs, like when you kill them, they sound in genuine like agony, like yeah. I can't do it, but it's yeah. Yeah, the voice acting is very good. Like they sound like they're genuinely in an extremely high pressure situation. Great atmosphere in this game, you know. Hoping to see some more supernatural stuff later on. So far it's been human enemies, albeit you know, the what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but they're essentially bred. I think they're bred or cloned or something for the purposes of being controlled by one commander, in this case Paxton Fettel. But he's decided to overthrow the authorities and try to use them for his own gains. He's obviously got a beef with them. He's got a bone to pick with whoever the superiors were. Yeah, looking forward to getting a bit further in. Yeah, I think the general consensus on the F.E.A.R games, because there's 3 of them, is that this is the best one. I think people say this is the best one, and then next it's the 3rd one, and the worst is F.E.A.R 2. And I played F.E.A.R 2 years ago, back when I had an Xbox 360, but I can't really remember much about it, to be honest, so maybe it was quite mediocre. I mean, I don't think it's a bad game. I don't think people say it's bad, but they just say it's the worst of the 3. Yeah. I think this guy that I'm after now, I think he eludes me for a little while, if I remember correctly. And it's a bit of a cat and mouse chase. Yeah, here I just noticed the injection there, which is a like a stamina injection, I think, so you can do the slow-mo for longer. Can't remember what it's called. It's not stamina, it's something else. It's yeah, reflex. Yeah, reflexes. Okay, your reflexes are permanently upgraded, so you can do it for longer. I hope this commentary... Oh, there he is. Yeah. Got him. No, I didn't. I thought I got him. I hope this commentary is actually adding something and isn't just really irritating. There we go, I got him. Yeah, he's died in a funny position. Yeah, it's still annoying that I lost like an entire hour's... It just... My microphone just didn't sync up with Steam for whatever reason. It always has without fail, but the one time I don't do a testing check is when I go to watch it back, think, yes, that's another hour of footage recorded. I set it going, I was like, hang on, where's my voice? Where's my commentary? It's not there. And I tried a bunch of things, tried asking the Google AI for what happened, and of course it just gives you a load of like, you know, that really irritating simple advice that literally anyone would think of. You know, and it said, next time, here's a little tip, do a test to make sure the microphone works before setting it recording. I was like, yeah, no shit, I always do that. This time I just didn't, because I was stupid and complacent. Oh well. Anyway, like I said before, you got to make the best of a bad situation, so rather than let this footage go to waste, I'll just use it and record this over it, and hopefully it's, you know, turns out half decent. I mean, at the moment I've only got 44 subscribers on this on the gaming channel anyway, so it's not like there's a heaving mass of fans waiting for my next upload. So yeah, I got a I had 42 subscribers, then a few days ago I got my 43rd, and then I think yesterday I got my 44th subscriber. I mean, God knows how, because this isn't obviously being recommended at all by the algorithm or anything. I've not promoted it on the main channel yet. I'm going to. You know, when I upload my next video on there, I'll yeah, I'll just turn that wheel and you can hear rushing water. That's what I'm looking for now. But yeah, when I do upload my next video on the main channel, I'm going to promote this in the video itself. I'm going to do a community post and hopefully get a few people to cross over, come over from the main channel and subscribe to this one if they're interested. Yeah, so I was just looking at that and realising you got to go down here and use those crates to get across. So yeah, luckily the jumping in this game is a lot more reliable than it was in the Judge Dredd game, because that one you just hit the space bar, sometimes it'd go but wouldn't actually jump, so I don't know what was going on there. I think Rebellion need to get on that and fix that. Not that they've got much interest in patching a Judge Dredd game from 2003, I'm sure, but you know, it'd be cool to, I don't know, maybe you can submit a ticket on Steam or something and get that sorted. Because it's not my keyboard, because the jumping on this game works flawlessly, so yeah. Maybe I should have bought Judge Dredd off GOG as well, because I got that off Steam. Yeah, I will upload something on the main channel soon. I've just had a serious like you know, deficit in motivation. I've just been so burned out. I've been doing the channel for like 4 years and it's just mentally exhausting. Yeah, got it. Yeah, you hear that scream, that ah, like it sounds like they, you know, the voice acting in this is really good. Yeah, I'll upload. Oh. Yeah, yeah, that was cool. He knocked. Did you see how he knocked over that shelving unit? You know, I'm not sure if that was an animation or if that's something he only does if he happens to be near it or what. But it looked really cool. I tried to be cool here, do a slow-mo jump over that, and then kill him, but I ended up having to reload. So that didn't work out. I was hoping for a really cinematic, like, slow-mo leap over that, and then fill him with bullets, and he's done. But yeah, that's what I get for trying to look cool. It's never worked out for me. Yeah, I wanna make videos on the main channel. I will do. I'm just, you know, seriously burned out. Have been for months and months, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I don't know. Been doing the channel for 4 years. You know, editing videos is just so mentally draining. You know, I don't expect sympathy or anything because there's people that have got much worse jobs. I mean, this is how I make my living from YouTube, but yeah, did you hear that when he hit that metal pipe? Man, it's so... I don't know, there's just something about this game. So, you know, lots of little details. They did a really good job. Yeah, this, I die here. Because that guy is seriously decked out. Yeah, he killed me. So, yeah. Yeah, that guy is really kitted out. And he managed to take me down. So I have to do this bit again. Yeah, got the fire extinguisher there. There's stuff in the environments you can use as well. Yeah, you can hear that sort of deep rumble in the background. Just the tension that's in the air. It's also relaxing. I always listen to white noise at night that sounds like that when I'm, you know, in bed to sleep. So eerie, but I could fall asleep to it. Yeah, hopefully the sound levels are better in this video because I think the gameplay ended up being a bit quiet in the previous installment. So hopefully you can actually hear what's going on this time round. Yeah, that made me jump as well. I'm easily startled in games because you know the blood's pumping. I'm on edge, and yeah, I'll quite often exclaim loudly when something happens. And I think yeah, I'm just saving it here because I was like, I don't want to have to do all that again if I die again. So yeah. Yeah, just you can actually quick save by pressing F5, but I didn't know that at the time. I think I die later on. Hits the pipe. Yeah, I die a bit later on, and it says that on the loading screen as a tip, like remember to press F5 regularly to quick save. So you won't have to see me manually saving it every single time for much longer. This guy, but yep. I was ready for him this time. And I took him down. Yeah, he's got some serious hardware, that guy. Wasn't enough to take me down, though. Yeah, this is just me saving it manually again, but... oh yeah, it says at the top there, quick save F5, but I didn't notice that before. It was, like I said, on a loading screen where it tells you that. So, that's what I'll be doing from now on. It's incredibly satisfying doing the slow-mo and taking them out. Yeah, I noticed a gas leak there. So I was seeing if you could switch it off, but you can't do anything with that wheel. Yeah, raising the water again. This is me trying to get out of the water. Got out in the end. So that must have happened in this room. I think you do get sort of flashbacks when you go in certain rooms and yeah, stuff that's happened. Yeah. I think this game, you know, I think I said in the last section of this playthrough that the creepy little girl trope has kind of been done to death now. I mean, this was 2005, so it was not long after The Ring and, you know, stuff like that. So it was fresh back then. Yeah, my torch went out right here, and I was like, oh god, I bet she's going to appear again. Yeah, you can't get through there. Yeah, but, you know, this one, it does, I think it does the creepy little girl trope quite well. Yep, and that's the end of that section of this interval 03. So I'll let you pause the video and read that if you want to. Yeah. So we're about, we've only got about 20 minutes left of this now. Yeah, primary objective remains the elimination of Paxton Fettel. Yeah, that's the reason we're there. Yeah, there she is again. And there was someone else. Not sure if that was that Paxton Fettel fellow, or if that was just another ghost. I didn't catch a good enough glimpse of him. So yeah, the outside world is aware that something's happening here in this water treatment plant. Yeah, I spotted something down there, but I don't think I ended up getting it in the end. It's one of them injection things. But yeah, it's behind these bars, so I couldn't... There's some way to get to it, obviously, but I didn't figure it out. Or I forgot about it. There's dead worker there. Yeah, she keeps appearing. This little girl named Alma. Oh, got another phone message. Yep, there's something nasty up there. Please help us keep this room clean. Yeah, it's cool how I did mention here how it's cool that the like desk chairs do spin around when you hit them and stuff. There's a lot of interactive elements in the environments in this game. again, it's all stuff that's not really like that, anything to write home about now, but back in 2005, that would have been really, I mean, it would, yeah, it was really impressive. I would have been mega impressed by it back then. There's something in the water. Yeah, so, you know what, this is turning out okay, actually, this just talking over the footage. I mean, I'm not going to make a habit of this. Yeah, you see that ghostly form just there? Yeah. Oh, this bit. Yeah, you see the blood on the ceiling. I'll get out. And yeah, you've got... Oh. Creepy. Yeah, so this is turning out okay, actually. Like I was saying, I'm not going to make a habit of it. Obviously, it's only because my microphone didn't play ball last time, but from now on I'm going to test it and we'll get back to having organic reactions to what's happening. Yeah, a flashlight went out there. Yeah, finish off this commentary. And then, yeah, this is pretty intense, this bit. Yeah, finish off this commentary and then pick up my fiance from work in about half an hour. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. And then we got him. He tries to surprise me. It doesn't happen. Yeah. So pick up the fiance from work in about half an hour and then bring her home. And then I'm going to be spending the evening at my brother's house. We're currently playing through Resident Evil 2, the remake. He's playing it, I'm watching. Yeah. So, because Resident Evil Veronica trailer looks amazing, so we're sort of getting back into Resident Evil again. So, playing Resi 2 tonight. Yeah, I think I do actually die at this bit. Or it may be a little bit later on, but I do have to repeat this bit again. God, those death screams. Yeah, I just wanted to test that out. But yeah, that's handy to have. You've got some enemies crowded around there, you can blow them away. I'm shooting the gas pipeline. Yeah, you can't do it with those canister things. You can do it with the fire extinguishers. Shoot them and it'll give a blast that disables any nearby enemies. Yeah, this is where he took me by surprise. And yeah, this is the load screen where it says, be sure to quick save F5 often. So I wish I'd been told that before, but there you go, I know now, so that's the main thing. And yeah, it sends me all the way back here, which was a little bit frustrating, but yeah, that was a close one that time. Yeah, that was a lot closer that time. I was wondering at this point how managed to do worse on that bit the second time round than the first time. Got him. Yeah, and that body wasn't just part of the scenery either. It actually moved because I shot it. So, yeah. And yeah, and they'll die again. And I think I did forget to quick save as well, so yeah, the third time I had to do this bit. Very frustrating. But I was getting a bit tired by this point, I think, because I've been playing almost an hour. And an hour is pretty much all I really want to spend playing a game. You know, I've just got like major brain fog, like all the time at the moment. Just really fatigued. So I do think playing a game when you're fatigued for a little while is good, because it gets your brain exercising. You got to think and stuff. So yeah, it does get your mind working a bit, but it also tires you out. So yeah, you'll be relieved to know that this is the last time I do have to play through this bit. I'm pretty sure I manage it this time. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to approach. Yeah, and at this bit I think I do stand back here and let them just kind of file in through the window and just pick them off one by one. Yeah, that guy thought he had style. I mean, he did, to be fair. Him too. But, yeah. Didn't manage to get me this time. Yeah, just grabbing the ammo. Excuse me. Yep, guy's legs. Yeah, I didn't go up there for some reason. I can't remember why. I was probably just wanting to explore the area, and then I might have forgotten about that area, unless I go back. Can't remember. Yeah, I needed to grab that first aid because I didn't have any left. I was a bit worried about doing it, but managed it. Yeah, like I've said before, those death screams, it really sounds like they're going somewhere horrible when you take them out. It could well be this is all very paranormal. It's just the feeling I get from it when I hear it. Yeah, I was trying out their I think it's called a penetrator, and I tried it out, but it's not really for me. I prefer a more rapid fire kind of traditional machine gun, personally, because my aim isn't the best. So the more you spray, the more likely you are to hit something. You see him limping there when I got him. That's so good. See that guy who was pinned to the wall. That's not me breathing, by the way, that's the character, because health is low. We reached this bit. I was debating whether to jump down there or whether to go back the way I came, because I wasn't sure if I'd been here before. I mean, it all looks the same, to be honest, but I decided to look around a bit and then take the plunge, and it turns out that was the right thing to do because it finished the level. So yeah, that's it for this playthrough. I decided to end it at the sort of hour mark, more or less, a little bit over. But yeah, next time it'll be back to the proper format. I'll be reacting organically to the game itself. It's only because, like I said, my microphone decided not to work for absolutely no reason at all this time rather. But next time in part 3, yeah, we'll get back to doing it properly. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing this so far. It's very cool. I'm hoping to maybe get a bit more of the story in the next bit, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.